Hello students, do you know what is law of demand? First we must know the meaning of demand. Demand is essential for the creation, survival and profitability of a firm. It is essential to distinguish between demand and desire. For example, a baker's demand for a car is only a desire and does not constitute a demand. A rich man may possess enough money but may not be willing to spend it. Therefore, demand is not merely a wish or desire but an effective demand. So, the demand means the ability to pay and the willingness to buy. According to Professor Harvey, demand in economics is the desire to possess something and the willingness and the ability to pay a certain price in order to possess it. Next, I would like to explain the characteristics of demand. Demand has four elements. The first one is price. Demand is always related to price. So, the quantity demanded depends upon the price. The second element is time. Demand always means demand per unit of time, per day, per week, per month or per year. The third element is market. Market refers to the contact between the buyers and sellers. So, the demand is always related to the market. The last element is amount. Amount means quantity. Demand is always a specific quantity which a consumer is willing to purchase. It is not an approximation. Next, we move to demand function. The demand function for a commodity is expressed as demand is the function of P, Y, T, A, where D denotes quantity of commodity X demanded per unit of time. P is the price of the commodity X, Y is the income of the consumer, D taste of the consumer, and A denotes availability of substitutes and the relative prices. From this, we observe what is known as the law of demand. Professor Samuelson's definition is, law of demand states that people will buy more at lower price and less at higher prices, other things remaining the same. Let us see the demand schedule. This is the demand schedule. When the price is rupees 10, the corresponding quantity of the commodity is 5 units. When price is rupees 8, the quantity of commodity is 10 units. And the price is rupees 5, the corresponding quantity demanded of the commodity is 20 units. We see that when price falls, people will buy more quantity of the commodity, and when price rise, less quantity. The demand schedule can be converted into a demand curve. The vertical axis represents price and the horizontal axis measures quantity. When the price is rupees 10, the corresponding quantity of the commodity is 5 units. For every price, there will be a corresponding quantity. We can get a curve by joining all points. The curve is known as the demand curve. The demand curve shows the relationship between the two variables, that is price and quantity. When all other influences on demand are held constant, the inverse relationship between price of a commodity and its quantity demanded per unit is referred to as law of demand.